Okay, the contents in your packages would include the big box that has your picnic basket. Okay, once you unwrap it, you'll see that the top comes off and then there's stuff inside. Then we have glitter glue pens. Then we have a couple different types of paint markers. We've got your white, your black, your two metallic colors, and then a package like this. I'll explain how to use this in the next video. You should have received an envelope like this in the mail with contents, some epoxy resin kit, a glue stick. This is extra strength, a chip brush, a handy scissor, tweezers with a bent tip, parchment paper, okay, 2 sheets probably, 2 bags, one, and the colors could be different, one that has stickers that anything in here will peel off and have a sticky background, but this is why you still have your glue, in case they don't stick. And then in another bag, there's just little accoutrements that do not stick and that you would need glue for, okay? Then you've got your array of photos that you chose and a unicorn tablecloth. Happy holidays, everybody!
Happy holidays and Christmas.
This year's theme is family.
Family, togetherness,
Okay.
and family
So that means you have to do this as a family.
together.
And you have until Valentine's Day
2027,
2024
24.
to show your love and showcase how you completed this project.
Okay.
All right, so first you're going to want to, well, either use a table or use an area that you don't care about getting messed up a little bit, or use your handy dandy
Tablecloth.
yeah, and this is so long that you can actually cut it in half, okay, and use one part for later.
Okay.
The first part is actually just collaging. So you're going to need your,
Photos
Yep.
that we were printed up.
okay, and feel free to use other photos that you have around or no photos at all. It's totally up to you.
Your design.
Yep. And then you'll use any of your accoutrements in your baggies. You can also add your own newspaper clippings, magazines, I don't know, maybe whatever scrap paper that's around, and or stickers if you have additional stickers or other sticky items that you want to go on your collaged top.
Yeah, but don't feel obligated to try and use every single item that's in the bags.
Yeah, that's the bonus. Whatever you don't use, you get to keep and have for a project later, or bedazzle yourself,
Correct.
like Ernest and I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you'll probably need your glue stick and your scissors, and again, you can use your own scissors. Possibly the tweezers. The tweezers are for some of the stickers that you have are tiny, and some of our phalanges aren't so tiny, so you can use the tweezers to do that, or to pick some of your nose hairs out. Ow! Okay. Save the parchment paper for later. Okay, I did want to show you how to use a couple of these pens. The package there, and these. Okay, so these are special paint markers. They are acrylic paint, which means they will never come off your clothes. So if you have aprons or shirts or whatever, make sure you cover up if you care about that. But you're going to need to shake, 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 and then you'll see. Oh, well, I already used this one. Well, you usually see a white tip, and I apologize because I use these ones already. But you'll want to get a scrap piece of paper, and you just keep pressing down, pressing down, pressing down, pressing down, pressing down. Okay, or just hold down for a bit. Shake, 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 shake some more. And careful, because sometimes when you shake, the paint goes all over the place. Okay, until you see the colors start coming out. You have to do this with all of your stuff. So I don't want you to get discouraged. Okay, so as you can see, started to come out. Okay, be patient. It does take probably about a good minute or so for each marker to start to be used. And again, you don't have to use all the contents that are in here. Okay, so that's how you use those markers. And if you forget, there are instructions on every single one of these marker pens. Okay? All right. These, however, your metallics, will not have to be depressed at all. They are just almost like regular markers. Okay?
Okay.
Your glitter glue.
Glitter glue.
I don't want you to feel like you just have to squirt it out or use it all. You can use your phalanges or the brush that I gave you to like smooth out some areas to create a glitterized effect. What's interesting about these are that it's backwards from how we know righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You actually have to go righty to open, okay? And then when you want to put it back on, you have to go lefty, okay? When you think that you're out of glitter, I just cut the entire tube and then I squeeze the rest of the stuff out, and then I use my flanges a lot to spread things, okay? All right, so that's what's special about these. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that might be
Tricky?
Yeah.
I don't think so. The epoxy resin?
Okay, but epoxy's for later, so stand by. That'll be in a different video.
New video for that one.
Okay, so what is it that you're actually going to be collaging?
Try your portable table. Hello.
Yeah, what's really cool about these is that they make a table. So if I were to put my little sheet down, cover my area of table, and start creating, then it's handy because it's already a raised top, right?
Right.
One moment. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, on your top of your table, that's what we're looking at being created here. The top of this portion. This is where you'll cut out some of your items, put stickers on, embellishments, and just paste down. Again, the epoxy resin is last, but we'll show you how to get started.
Okay. All right. So, family art project.
Did you just roll your eyes?
Yes.
Why?
Because sometimes things are tough, but don't worry, guys. There are actual tools to be used. So kind of fun. If it gets to the point that it's becoming more stressful than fun, then it's time to take a break. You can come back to it later. There's no need to get this all done in the next 5 minutes. If it's becoming something that's stressful, then that's not the point. Okay? So the idea is for you guys to get together and do something creative together as a family. All right?
Yeah. Can they actually like stop every once in a while?
That's what I was saying.
No, but I mean like since they have till February 14th.
You've got time. You can stop whenever you want. Like I said, if it starts to get stressful, if it's getting to the point where it's not fun, actually stop, take a break, come back to it like in a couple days or so. It's not something that has to happen right away. It's like, and if someone's putting a camera in your face and it's bothering you, you can snap it. All right? Okay, so we're going to get into this a little bit. We're going to show you how to use a couple of these tools, a couple of the different techniques. Probably stuff that you already know. So glue stick, one of my personal favorites.
Now, should they be doing the negative space, the background first before they start adding things, or?
So I would say that if you're going to change how this looks, then you definitely want to do that first. But if you are going to kind of go with a space that looks just like this does, or a negative space, if you like the wood look, I would say leave it like this and go ahead and apply.
Okay, but let's show some of the papers that they can use for the negative space before we get to any of the pictures. And then some of the techniques that they can use.
So there is straight up, if you want to cut, you can just go ahead and cut yourself a section. And it doesn't have to be a perfect square. You can go ahead and you can around it. You can make a rounded section like this.
Okay.
Or you can actually use the piece that you just cut from, you know, if you want. You can cut it out like that and you can make your own new shape. How about that? Boom. Okay, if that's something you want to do. If you don't want to cut, you just want to like tear off sections, you can do a straight tear. You can tear corners. You know, you can do multiples. So you can kind of have like a confetti effect like that in an area. Make kind of like a texture.
Cool, I like that. Glue that down.
Okay, so we'll do that.
See, there's no real rhyme or reason, right? Just kind of what speaks to you.
Right.
Babe?
That's what I think. And sometimes, you know, it's like Chelsea likes to say, there's no mistakes in art. There's just another approach or another avenue.
And if you're not liking the way it looks in the beginning, be patient because the final product, trust us, you will love it. So just give yourself some grace.
And give it time to produce something that is going to be amazing to you.
Awesome. That already looks good. I love it.
Yeah, it looks like a little piece of poop.
Oh, it does not. Okay. All right. What else are you going to add, mister?
So,
I'm sorry. I took some of your stuff
Yeah,
away.
you knocked my stuff down.
Okay.
So we're going to do, of course, a nice photo of me and Chelsea, whoever those people are.
And again, if you're missing photos of certain family members, whoever family means to you, don't forget to glue down your negative space stuff too, babe.
Okay.
That's from Pirate Day. Arr, matey.
And now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, cool. How did I end up with a picture frame? Look at that. That's the stuff that I just cut out a
That's
little while
awesome,
ago.
babe.
Right?
Wow. See? And that was an art whoops. So
Yeah.
he was making his whoops work.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, babe.
Well, it's not necessarily a whoops. It's like, it's more of an art whoa. It's like
Art whoa. Oh, I like
I
that.
have some lefties here, and I'm gonna use it to make something different. So, like, I'm just adding that. Using my stick glue, and I'm making a frame.
And should they worry if it doesn't really stick down a whole lot?
No, not at all.
Why?
Well, for one thing, you can go back over with glue, and that kind of helps it stay. The other thing is that we're also
Go over it with glitter glue
you
as
also
well.
do glitter glue, and you know it's like
Another opposites.
yeah, you got to go the opposite way. And what I find is that it's like this stuff for me tends to work better if you just go ahead and get a little messy and get on in there with your fingers and just kind of rub it on in.
Yeah, don't be afraid of.
This is a time to be messy, okay?
Okay, that should help it adhere to it. This is temporary because you'll be coming back to epoxy resin your tops, and it's going to look like spilled water or melted snow that turns into ice or a glass or a clear plastic. And it's going to be nice and shiny, and you're going to be able to still serve food off of the top of it. And it's actually going to be easier to,
Clean.
yeah, with a dish rag, not in the dishwasher.
All right, so because these guys are pirates, I'm going to give them some pirate booty.
Ooh, booty. He said booty.
I did, in fact, say booty. So these bigger pieces, they go on nice and easy.
Sorry for the shadow, guys. We have horrible lighting.
Well, everyone has horrible lighting.
No, not everybody, babe.
Yeah, people with studios have really good lighting.
Maybe if we turn them a little bit.
I kind of like them the way I had them.
Wait, I just want to see if you
And this
like
is what
it.
we called an art argument because...
Well, no, because remember we're doing it together.
Right.
What about that? So that they're facing in.
Okay.
Okay, so I can turn the other one?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. Oh, this might be a good time to use my tweezers.
Well, and as you can see, sometimes your fingers just don't do the trick for getting things where you want them. So that's when you're going to come up with your tweezers and you're going to kind of position them where you want. Because the glitter glue's on there, you're going to want to kind of set it in place, and then it'll take. You'll kind of feel it kind of stop the slide around. And once you feel that, then you know you're where you want it.
And again, remember you guys, this is just temporary. Okay, you're going to be putting something over it that's going to make it permanent forever and ever and ever.
And the smaller beads are fun because they fly all over the place. So what I like to do is I like to kind of scrape them off first. So instead of like a pull, you just kind of slide them off like that.
Nice job, babe.
Right, and I'm going to give Ernest an earring.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh
Boom.
my gosh.
How about that, right? And we're going to give Chelsea an earring. Boom. Right
So
there.
hard to see. It's kind of
Well,
cute though, babe.
yeah. So
I like our booties.
So that's how it works. And yeah, and that's a little bit of your tool usage.
Very
Okay?
good. Awesome. Neat. And there's even little like slogans and stuff, but we'll show you guys what we come up with on February 14th. Everybody deserves a Valentine.
Booyah.
Or a little booyah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then up next is, well, I guess the epoxy resin video, because we have to have ours done. But okay, so I guess stay tuned for the epoxy resin video.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime in January.
January sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So just hang on to this
Hang
thing
tight.
because this is really important, and you can actually start fires. So you really have to get your science brain on and your patience brain on and your take cover. I'm just kidding. It's not that dangerous, but you definitely want to pay
Mixing
attention.
epoxy resin produces heat.
Yes.
That is a fact.
Okay. All right, everybody. Let's get together, babe.
All right.
Here, you hold it.
I'm going to hold it.
Okay.
I've been holding it
No,
for
no, no.
hours
Don't
now.
go that way.
Oh.
Yes. Is it? Maybe I'll get on this side.
I have no clue. All right.
We have it staged properly for everybody. Okay.
All right.
Okay, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
Have fun creating your art. Can't wait to see your final pieces.
Emphasis on have fun.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Yeah, don't let it become stressful. It should be fun.
You're going to love the final product, especially with the epoxy resin on it. And
Okay.
if you have no clue what epoxy resin is, just Google it.
Google it.
There's some like epoxy resin tables.
Watch a YouTube video.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Yep, it's awesome.
And now
actually.
you'll have your very own piece. Sorry to interrupt.
Nope, you didn't. All right.
Okay.
Bye. Love you guys. All right, this is a video of Ernest and Chelsea. We're looking at each other.
Ooh, that was nice lips, babe.
Yeah, whatever. Silly. Weirdo.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.